up? Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Dragon848, and today we're going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright. I am on episode 2 of the second game, Justice for All. And I just got through the first investigation and the first trial sequence. Now we'll go back in order to help out Maya. Again, this is not a blind playthrough. I've played this game multiple times before, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Crown Village.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
My Pearl voice might fluctuate a little bit. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how murder works, Pearly.
That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Hey, Pearly, what's up? Ah! I wonder what she's saying about that, actually.
So that's a lawyer's sacred treasure?
Huh?
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my magnetama.
No, that's not quite it. Huh. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. Phoenix would love it if his badge had, like, some sort of secret power. Can you imagine that? Like, the ability to see, if somebody's lying or not, by whether or not they're fidgeting. But then again, who would have that kind of power? So, what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before.
Uh-oh.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... Way to ruin a moment, Phoenix.
And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Roughly... Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it.
Well, yeah, that's kind of her thing, like her job. Like, yeah, prosecutors all do that.
I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. You go get her, Pearls.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. Phoenix is so brutal in this case.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Hi, Cece Takano. What's up? How have you been lately? I've been doing good. It was my mom's birthday today, so we celebrated. We technically celebrated bigger yesterday, but today we just kind of had a nice, quiet, at-home celebration. It was a lot of fun. Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, that guy. My ex. I'm doing alright. Happy birthday to your mom. I'm glad you and her had a good time. Yeah, it was great. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
My mom also got this old photo album from my brother, and unfortunately, when we had moved, we had to leave it behind. So it was nice to get some old photos again and look through them. There's a lot of ones that I recognize from when I was like a little child, just a little baby. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Uh, oh, that's too bad.
Aw, the murderer. By the way,
Yes,
ooh, I don't have a like that.
yes, what is it?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything? Huh. Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls, and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just, when did she pick this up? Hey, Pearls, what were you doing? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
Ah! Well, what was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. I mean, she's 6. All 6-year-olds are bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. What pearls? 2 pearls? Ah!
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
Nice try, though. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anything that we can present to break her lie. Yanni. So we'll have to just kind of leave it for now. And instead, we'll have to move around and investigate some more. Bum, bum, bum. June 21st, Bay Manor Meditation Room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. But I guess it's already over. To the Chenwin Chamber then. But they haven't cleaned up the blood, I see. June 21st, Bay Manor Chenwin Chamber. My birthday is later this month. Oh, you got a February birthday? Sweet. Let me know where it is, when it is. I'll send you a happy birthday on Twitter. Happy birthday. Also, how old are you turning, my friend, if you don't mind disclosing that? It's on the 20th. Oh, cool. I think my brother's is like on the 25th of this month. Looks like Morgan's here too. Yeah, but she hasn't noticed me yet. Is there anything you're wanting for your birthday, Cece Takata? What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. I'll be 36 this month. Ah, congratulations. Nice. You're nearly 40, and you know what that means. Once you reach 40, you turn to dust. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Oh, gee, I wonder who the villain is for this case. I feel like I've been having a midlife crisis my whole life. Oh god. I'm 25 and I feel that. It's like, oh god, what has my life have become? Who's there? Have you gotten a sick bike out of it at least? I haven't gotten a sick bike out of it. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Right. In all seriousness, in all seriousness, in all seriousness though, if you're ever running into troubles, you can always give me directly message me on Twitter. Like you can always talk to me if you're having some issues or whatever. If you just need a vent, then I'm always here. Um, just curious, but that picture you're looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Hmm? Oh, yes. Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I want to get some more Super Sentai DVDs and some more video games for my birthday. I feel you. Yeah, I expected the Super Sentai stuff. Yeah. My other guess was going to be either Sailor Moon or Cardcaptor stuff, but that would have been a stereotypical answer. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. Oh, because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Uh-huh. Let us stop. That's why I say, but it's like, lady, you were talking to a portrait in a creepy room in the dark. I think you might have a hand in this murder, I'm just saying. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. I'm gonna call bullcrap on that right off the get-go. Were you in this room the whole time Lada and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. Oh, nice. Huh. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I need to get... Oh, Ranger. Ah, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know what those are. I'm not super knowledgeable on my Sentai stuff. Although I do need to get into Kamen Rider. I've been needing to get into Kamen Rider for a while. I got some recommendations for Kamen Rider, and I need to get through those. Maybe one day. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. Ah, I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? I finished Kamen Rider Kiriga last year, which was really good. It's streaming on Tubi. They also have the original Kamen Rider. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I heard you recommend that one, and yeah, I want to get into that one. I've also watched some Kamen Rider Build, and I got into that one. I just need to watch more of it. And somebody also recommended me another Kamen Rider that was like a Kamen Rider detective show. Tubi also recently added a bunch of Ultraman shows. Yeah, Crunchyroll has some Ultraman shows too. And I wouldn't mind watching Ultraman too. Oh, there was this new trailer for Shin Ultraman that came out, and I think it was made by the same person who did Shin Godzilla, another movie I really need to see because I hear Shin Godzilla is good. But it looked so cool, the new Ultraman movie trailer. It looked really cool, so maybe I'll watch that, and then watch some more Ultraman Sentai stuff. Yeah, it's Hideki Ono, who also created Ava. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I recognize the name, yeah. I recognize people talking about them. Okay, cool. Cool. Anna was a big fan of Toko shows and Ultraman. Ah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. The monster designs look pretty rad in that. And yeah, it looks very Shin Godzilla with those designs. From, like, the little clips that I've seen of Shin Godzilla. So, do the students train every day? Also, I'm looking forward to Godzilla vs. King Kong. I actually am. It might not be good. Might not be any good, but I don't know. I just want to see a monkey punch a lizard-like creature. Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However, I'm excited for it. Yeah. Yeah. Same here. I'm gonna totally check that out. Ooh. I wonder if I could do this without copyright, but it'd be kind of cool for both of us to watch. I'm glad it's going to be on HBO Max, so I don't have to risk my health for it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It'd be interesting if we could like watch it together. Like I could stream it on my channel, and we could check it out together. That might be interesting. I don't know if like copyright or anything like that would get in the way though. I have to see. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Basically, if we were to watch it on my stream together, then I just wouldn't post it on YouTube. That'd just basically be the thing. We just watch it together on my channel. That's it. Mr. Right. Ah, yes? Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. So sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh, she ain't in the mood. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. Otherwise she's gonna shiv us. So, the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. She probably said PhD. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Missy failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I see. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh boy. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kron Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid. I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. I don't like you. I don't like you. Itty bitty bit. Okay, let's leave the hag. And let's go to... I think we're gonna head to the Winding Water. June 21st, Bay Manor, Winding Way. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Ah, Phoenix. You're a poet and you didn't know it. Side room. June 24th, Bay Manor, side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Can I examine the... Let me see... There we go. Huh, I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes at the bottom. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Hey, Lotta. Lotta, Lotta, Lotta. Where are you? Oh, well. If nothing else, so we can head to the detention center. Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, Pearly.
Pearly Whirly. Unfortunately, you're not going to cock up your little secret yet. Let's talk to mine. Or Mia, which one's first? June 21st, Detention Center Visitors Room. I am still being questioned. She'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Aw. My office? June 21st, Frat and Go Lost. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. True. But let us talk to Charlie. Charlie, a quiet, decorative plant. He's a handful, but I've grown quite attached to the little fella. It also helps me to remember all the good times with Mia. Aww. It's so sweet. I think Charlie lasts for a long time. Okay, so let's move back to the village. Except I don't think we can. Let's present the mine and see where it gets us. Oop. Okay, Pearly, we're gonna have a little chat. Pearl's out with us. Pearl? You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
Yes. You'll tell me if I guessed something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were... Let me do this. He's challenging her to Shadow Game. So, Pearl, you and me are going to duel, and if you lose, your soul goes to the Shadow Realm. Capiche? You know, knowing how Yu-Gi-Oh works, Pearl could actually be a decent duelist regardless of age. I mean, anybody could have been a duelist in the show. That baby could have been a duelist. You were here, weren't you, Pearls, in the Winding Way?
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, okay, I think I know what you were doing now.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it that Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? I know what she was doing in the Winding Way. Unfortunately, we don't have the evidence, so we're gonna have to back out. Yeah, I didn't think we had enough. We have enough evidence. I should investigate some more. Yeah, she was in the winding way doing something. Yeah, she was damn right. Okay, examine the jar. What have you been up to, Jar? Do you know who the murderer is? Did you see with your own cracks? I guess you could say. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. Yeah. Maybe I have to show Morgan something. Or maybe I have to show Pearls the key and ask her where she got it. Because, yeah, she was the one holding the key. Okay. I should probably go and do that, actually. Because the only people to talk to is Morgan and Pearl. So, Pearl, when did you get this key? About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes.
Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? Huh. You should have got the one in the garden.
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic.
Huh.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Aren't you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Oh. Don't worry, Pearl. We won't let you get a spanking. It's okay. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Ah, you're too crazy. The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Okay, yeah, here we go. I just had to talk to her about the key. Again, I know how this case goes, it's just remembering the details. I bought some more manga the other day. Oh, cool! What'd you buy? What you get? I also bought some new stuff recently, too. I got Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I've been playing that, and so far it's been pretty good. I've really enjoyed it. June 21st, Fay Manor, Winding Way. I saw a VTuber by the name of Minty playing it, so I quickly grabbed one up while I was at a GameStop. I got the steel box edition too of like the DLC in it too, so yeah. It's a really nice case, I like it. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me! Phoenix gets clotheslined. Ah!
Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy.
No, we're not. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
Oh, like, real suave. So, it's like my turn? It's nice to see you, too.
I got volume 2 of Witch Cat Volume 3 B-Stars, and Volume 8 of Made in Abyss. Nice. I got up to 4 volumes of B-Stars. And I really like it. B-Stars is great. I haven't seen the other ones. I've heard of Made in Abyss is good. I don't think I've heard too much of Witch Cat. Aside... Yeah, I don't think I've heard too much about Witch Cat. Let me know how it is, though. So, what's up? You're all out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here.
Yeah, I don't buy that, sister. Excited?
Like, I mean, there's so many things to, like, see. It's like the real deal here.
Okay. Oh, really? For example?
For example, like that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it?
Not exact. All I see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Yeah, why don't you tell me about that urn? Stick around. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Well, speaking of village, I've been thinking about playing Resident Evil the Village ever since I saw Hot Vampire Mama Lady. So yeah, I've been thinking about giving that a spin. At least the demo, at least. Huh? Didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
It's... What are you talking about?
Like, you know. Amy Faye's spirit.
Or Ami Faye. Ami Faye? Who's that?
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program.
Huh. I recognize that reference.
Everyone knows the lady that founded the Quran channeling technique was Mystic Ami.
You don't have to get upset with me. Yeah, Phoenix is a himbo. He doesn't know any better.
So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
I don't know if I'd use the word romantic, but sure. Romantic. Huh. If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. What happened? Annie, I want to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Graves, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one.
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place.
I didn't say that really correctly, but I would.
So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. Which Killer
is a new fantasy series that just started being released in English last year. It's already up to seven volumes in English. Oh, okay, cool. English last year, already up to 7 volumes in English. Okay, interesting. I'll have to look it up and see what I think about it.
I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing.
I'm really liking it so far. It doesn't have an anime adaptation yet. Well, if it got started last year and it's already up to 7 volumes, then there's a good chance it'll get an anime adaptation. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Quran Village. No relation, sure. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to the village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. I don't know anything in my ass. Alright then. Why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Go on, don't be shy.
Like, why? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do with, like, the murder?
Don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Everybody's holding a secret, ain't they? Sakila?
Like, what is it?
I don't know, they just caught you with your pants on fire, that's what it is. Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Okay, so let's examine the elephant in the room, specifically the incinerator with the thing. It's time to the lawyer. It's time to the lawyer. Time to do. Now say what you want, but that Yu-Gi-Oh theme song goes hard. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. A cloth scrap added to the corpse. Okay, so somebody was trying to burn. How much death does Phoenix Wright see every day? A decent amount. He sees a decent amount. Although the Ace Attorney series takes place over years, so... But, yeah. It's funny, though, because, like, Gumshoe's... Every time Gumshoe sees this, he's like, you again? Why are you always, like, at a scene of a crime? So, it's not as bad as Detective Conan, where all he has to do is literally walk into a room and there's a dead body. Yeah, I think like people comment on that like all the time, like about how Shinji or Conan can never just exist anywhere. Also, I wonder how Detective's going. Conan's going recently. I haven't kept up with it. It'd be interesting to see some of the newer episodes and see how it is. If it's still doing the format where it's like taking things pretty slow. June 21st, detention center, visitors room. Also, it feels like it's taken them like literal years to start reaching a conclusion. And I'm not talking like in real time, I'm talking about in universe. How long has in universe Conan been like Shinji been a kid? Because at a certain point at a certain point he's gotta get really tired of all this, you know? June 21st, detention center visitor.
Hey, Nick. I've been waiting.
She looks so helpful.
So, how was it? What did you find out?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the
eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
Oh my, you absolute sweet pea. Do not worry about it. You are fine. We will get you out of here. Like that one video with the dude and the cat. I will get you out. So, how was it? Today's trial?
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie.
There is a live-action adaptation. Don't be silly. You have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Atta girl, now you're getting it. Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in the room with the two of us, right?
She just needs to wait for Netflix to do a live-action adaptation. Bite your tongue, CC Takano. I do not want Netflix touching Phoenix Wright. Not after what they did with Death Note. Hell no. Although there is a live action movie of Phoenix Wright that I do need to see. I've mentioned it before. Well, did you check behind the folding screen? You know. Okay, well, I think it means before the murder happened, but it's just the idea of like, okay, so you think you just murdered a man, but did you check behind the screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. Huh. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Not guilty. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mina told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but... Are you going to play the Hirogashi visual novel? I've been thinking about playing the Hirogashi visual novels, especially since the anime adaptation came out. Which apparently is also a sequel to the original anime. I think that confused a lot of people. They thought it was like a remake. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I might play the Hirogashi visual novel and potentially Neko. Down Steam, yeah. Yeah, I know. It makes it relatively easy because I can stream them. It's just a matter of whether or not I want to, you know? Because they are horror visual novels, but they are really good, I hear. They have to keep in mind. At the very least, I'm going to get through Phoenix Wright, the trilogy, before I move on to something, especially since they're so big. So I'll have to wait and see how I feel. I want to ask you something about Pearls, especially since I might play like smaller games after the trilogy. Like just a couple smaller games before I move on to another big series. Pearly, what about her? Oh gosh, she's such a cute and light-hearted slice of life. CC Takado, could you please take your Could you please take your pedaling somewhere else? I know where Hirogashi is. You can't fool me. You trying to pull a Doki Doki Literature Club on me, CC Takado? Really? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Also, I'm curious who doesn't know what Hirogashi is. You know what I mean? Because I think when Hirogashi came out, wasn't it kind of a surprise that it was a horror visual novel? At least I think, like, when it suddenly shifts into the horror, it's a bit of a surprise. Huh? But then again, I haven't played it. But wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. Relax, I don't think she took a grown man down with a gun. It's fine. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You also have to play the Fate Stay Night visual novel, but it doesn't have an official English release. There's a Fate Stay visual novel? Do I need to know the series in order to play that? Because that would actually be interesting. That'd be a good way to get into the Fate Stay series. Huh. Interesting. And it's fine if it doesn't have an official English release, just as long as it has a fan. Yeah, it was originally... Oh. Okay, I did not know that. I legit did not know that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, just as long as it has a decent fan subbing English patch, then it is possible for me to play that. I just have to fiddle with my computer. Huh. Because I don't think Dramatical Murder is on anything either, but I could still potentially play that. I'm not gonna play that one for the stream because it's a spicy alley, but still. That's a fan translation of it. That makes sense. The Fate's Day seems so popular. That would make sense if I had a fan translation. You were with her on that day, right? Oh, also, there is going to be a new BL visual novel by the same people who did Dramatical Murder. It's called Slow Damage. It's getting a February 25th Japanese release, but it has been slated for an English translation, and I am looking forward to that. I don't think I'll play that on a stream, if only because I'm, spicy. But I will be playing that myself, and I might talk about it. If I don't play any games for stream, I might come onto I might do a live stream where I discuss a game. Like, I don't think I can play Bali and Wonder World on stream, but I might talk about, like, the demo at some point. Yeah, the two of us, we were playing with her ball. A ball? Huh. Sounds like a dead end to me. You never know, Phoenix. So, real quick, I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back. Don't worry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. CC Takata. If you know, yeah, sorry. You know me on Twitter. If you got any links to send me of any visual novel stuff, including the Fates, including the Fate's Day stuff, then feel free to feel free to send me stuff. I'm down for playing just about anything on the stream, particularly if it's a visual novel, because that's the best my setup can handle at the moment. But yeah, just about anything's good. So, about this ball. It also depends on, like, what my budget is, but if I decide to play something, I'll probably get it, like, next paycheck. You should play the Claynad visual novel, which is on Steam. And get ready to cry, I've heard. Oh yeah, I know Claynad. Yeah, I know Claynad. I know which part. But yeah, I heard Claynad's like a real tearjerker. Like, wow. I hear it's really good, but I hear it's like, I hear it hits hard.
It's really nothing special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the challenge job that day.
I remember Claynad being pretty big back in the day, too.
Curly really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball. Huh.
When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
Clothing box?
Yeah. Curly's always hiding there.
Yeah, taking a sip.
You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh? The clothing box in the side room. The clothing box in the side room. Or that'll be fun. June 21st, Kron Village. Ah, there you go. There you are, Lotta. Where have you been?
Ah! Ah!
Why are we screaming?
Hey, wait, please, Lotta.
Why are you always running? She ran off into the manor. Okay. She doesn't look suspicious at all. Lady in an afro just running away. Like, why? What?
Come on. Lotta. Ah! Hey! I'm telling ya, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay your eyes on me and they'll turn you to dust. They'll turn to dust.
Ah. Why we gotta catch this woman? Oh, hi. You just happen to see an Olive Con candy fly past her. Okay, second. No matter, cyber. I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Okay. Examine them. Hey, look at this ball. This is a steel samurai. It is! Ha! It's Pearl's ball. Mine said that it was always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Lotta, could you get out of the box? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside.
Ah!
What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into.
At the box. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. I thought that was a Junji Ito hormone. This hole's made for me. Oh, God. I haven't even read that story. I just seen, like, images from that story and it creeps me out. There's a small hole in this clothing box. I think I already read that. I could never read a Junji Ito story because, like, just looking at it makes me uncomfortable. Which, to be fair, is a compliment towards him. I does in his work. He does some great stuff. But it's just hearing his ideas, like, ugh. Yeah, I've only seen the memes. Yeah, yeah. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. Can you imagine there being like a Junji Ito visual novel? I could not handle that. Like, I could not handle that at all. It would be a pretty sick one. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this be? And could this? There's a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. Like, you ever get that feeling where it's like, I'm sort of interested in Uzumaki. Ah, that's a spiral run. Is spiral one, isn't it? Where people are obsessed with these like spiral symbols. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. Again, it's just you ever get that like really like weird feeling in your legs, like it feels like they're about like ready to collapse. That's the feeling I get whenever I look at his work. I'm just like, ugh. Again, still a compliment because that's the feeling that's meant to be presented in those images. Those images are not meant to make you feel comfortable.
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
I love how Pearl describes Lotta. Ah, she means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
You being scary, Pearl? Perish your thought. I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, you are so precious. You are so precious, Pearl. Okay, so we have everything to break her sight. Yeah. We don't have the She has good manners. She does. She's an absolutely precious child. I think that's what also keeps her from being like annoying or anything like that, because she feels like a kid, but she never hinders you, and she's always just trying to be helpful. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? Well, I see a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks? Huh. Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh. Weird. There we go. This one is a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah. Me face sealed thin, it's shook and cracked all over. That urn is not built well. That and we were just talking about Junji Ito, and now we're talking about a ghost living in the cracks in an urn, and that's just creepy. Okay, I think we have enough to break for second. Pearl's alibi. Okay, Pearl, spill it. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were in the winding way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way? She believes in psychics, but not that you can guess.
Wow, you got it.
I mean, she's used to spirits and stuff, but I mean, if she's the only one that knows a particular piece of information, then I guess she's just surprised that Venus can guess it. Yeah. So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Plus, she knows that Phoenix isn't exactly a spirit medium. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing here.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it that Pearls was doing? She was playing with a ball. She was playing with a little ball. You were playing with this ball, right?
That's right. How did you know?
Nice. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah, yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
Oh. What do you mean? Something and nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Quran technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes?
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? And there's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Bingo. What's his name? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? No. She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
Because of the name. Who started the Quran channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. Oh. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Heck yeah. Unlock successful. Pearl, spill it.
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn.
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry. Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child.
No, you're not.
Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
Aw, she needs a hug. I know. I always want to hug Pearl. She's just adorable, and she tries her best. You thought you could put them back together, and no one would notice.
Yes.
Or social distancing cheer. Whichever comes first.
I found some glue and brought it into the hallway, and fixed here and there.
The hallway. You mean winding way? Hugs are outlawed. In this society, yes, we can no longer hug a child. We can cheer them on or high five.
Yes.
We can give her clapping.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
Ah, I see. So, about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things. Well, when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside, after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick?
What is it? What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystigami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. To the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy resolution. Whew. Mystigami's spirit has been banished to the Shadow Realm. You'll never see her again. And repairing the hallway into police stand. Ready back to chasing Lotta. She's happy again. Yay! She's no longer feeling the guilt. We helped the child. We should get big. Okay, Cron Village. She still thinks he's Mr. Nick. I mean, Nick is technically his nickname, so. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up.
Hey.
And is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence?
Hey, mister!
How was it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turned out to be Eeny's sister? It's too convenient.
Hey, Phoenix! I'm talking to ya!
I wish I knew a little more about Eeny, but where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me? Is that it, Mr. High Mighty?
You were the one screaming all over the place talking about how worthless you were.
Ah, Lotta.
Oh, hi.
Oh, so you finally noticed.
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Oh, Phoenix, how savage.
Well, I gotta hand it to you.
You sure know how to chase down garbage.
I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this.
Thanks? Is that a compliment?
But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. I was like, you really aren't smooth with the ladies. Phoenix just like, you're not a lady.
Look, I'm real dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop it.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Forgive her. I mean, it doesn't matter what you pick, but it's like,
Well,
I guess. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
for real?
Yeah, for real.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm still... I'm still what? No, 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 nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know? Gibberish. Now then, light a heart at your service. Huh? I'll show with y'all all the dirt I've dug up. But thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell ya what, I'll even give ya this information for free. How to not take money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. Or at least, like, exchanging information for information. If Maya is not the real murderer, who do you think it is, like? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Any Meanie? Well, there ain't anyone else that could be, yeah, right? And that granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. The logic does make sense. So a lot of suspects. Which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Amy. Okay, so what's the dealio? That's Eeny Meeny, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. Yeah, no, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I had also heard that Eeny was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Karan Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yeah, that's exactly why we asked, after all. Thus, Philip. Okay, what you know? Speaking of Amy, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, I figure. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe. Earwig and the Witch starts streaming on HBO Max this week. Oh, is that the one? Is that the CGI movie that Studio Ghibli was working on? Yeah, I seen like images in the trailer for that. And that one seems really interesting. I get some kind of Coraline vibes from it, actually, just a little bit. Yeah, it starts streaming on February the 5th. Oh, that's really close. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I have to check that out sometimes. Seems really it seems really interesting and kind of different from what Ghibli used to doing. Aside from the CG, like it just has a different feel all around. So I wonder how it'll go over with people. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, so I reckon. So I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? It's based on Diana Wayne Jones' novel, like House. Oh, okay. Same person who did House. I actually have the House Moving Castle novel. I'll have to read it sometime. I hear it's quite a bit different, including the character of Hal. I'm kind of interested. Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ugh. I mean, look, don't blame this on. Oh, never mind. I have the novel too. Oh, interesting. Is it any good? Have you read it? I want to read more for work. Yeah, yeah. Seems like she's a good writer. Especially if people keep adapting her work. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Let's go and meet all the hotties. By the way. Hey, it's that Dr. Gray guy. It's pretty what happened to him.
Pretty scary what ghouls and ghosts can do to a man. Huh? God, rest his poor soul. Poor soul. This one was a lot of similar witches. Maybe she took her religion or she got the stuff scared out of her. Okay, look at that. June 21st, Hottie Clip reception. So this is where Eni was hospitalized. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, so what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eeny Meeny. Miss Eeny Meeny. Yes. Oh, huh. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. I don't think I would trust this hospital. No. You see this dude and it's like, I'm just leaving, thank you. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards the bosses. Come on now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. So, yes, Don't, me. Yes, me? Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. Yeah, whatever you say, buddy boy. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the humanity. Only person I can talk to. Do we really have to? Is this guy. Phoenix, you know you can walk away. You know you can leave. You know you can find someone else. Come on, anybody. So, what exactly do you trade at this planet? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yeah. Doctory, clinical stuff. I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. So, yes, what does that look for? Yes, that's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. Okay. What do you know about Miss Eni? Now you're talking. Yes. That girl. Yeah, she was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So, what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something that I can't. So you say, with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's all in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yeah. I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something that shows old coot. Hey, buddy. I'm a lawyer.
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
Well, what do you mean?
We really have to spell this out. Do I have to explain this to him? Yeah, you and me, Phoenix.
Hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay?
Excuse us?
I'm actually this clinic's. See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is a young, silky smooth body patient.
You not talk about them like that.
There's nothing I don't know, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah, and how about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you want to know about little Miss Eeny Meeny, right?
Little Miss Miny Murder.
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Okay, you gonna talk to us now, or do we have to show a photo? Please tell me what you know about Miny Murder. This season you have to watch Remake and season 2 of Laid Back Camp. I've heard Laid Back Camp's really good. Yeah, I'll have to get into that if I ever want just kind of a nice, relaxing little anime to watch.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill.
As Remake is a really cute and funny rom-com. Okay. I have to look that up. I have to see what that one's all about. I don't mind that I'm watching rom-coms. They're usually not the thing that I gravitate to all the time, but if I want something that I can just kind of watch and chill with, then yeah, I'll watch one.
With my trained eye, I could see, yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
Huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, alright.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes. Cars. Yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep. That's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? You don't want to know. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation.
Are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation?
Yes, Miss Eeny's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burnt up like that. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo of her. Yes.
Oh.
So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swipe.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. Yeah, Phoenix, this guy doesn't work here. It's just good old thievery.
What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure, my treasure, precious.
Anybody want to guess that reference? I'm pretty sure you can guess it. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burnt up along with the car. Yes.
I didn't know this was Lord of the Rings. You got it, CC Takata. Amy's photo for her driver's license. Director's Hottie's treasure possession. Couldn't get that out. So you looked up information on Edie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Uh-huh. You haven't?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. About how to stay on a lead from this guy. Oh boy.
Here we go. Yes.
Another one learn anything from this guy.
According to this, Miss Amy was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her.
Oh, that's gonna be scary.
Miss Amy fought with the door and finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. And anywho, you can read all the details in the article.
Article about the car accident. No clue. I should probably look this over.
It's been half a year since Miss Amy had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yeah. So how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. Well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Amy I said hi, okay? Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be real happy to hear from you. It's time for me to leave, too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. I'm being infected. Time to go. Okay, I'm also going to check the newspaper thing. Late last night, she went on a car drive, divided. One of the women was not able to go to sleep. And died at the site. Ongoing investigation. Rode with the driver after falling asleep at the wheel. Yeah, I recognize this. She gives an interview. I was like totally tired and dropped to sleep, and then it just crashed, and like I woke up and hugely flames. Half asleep, but I opened the door. I don't want to remember anything else. So funny if I'm going to announce that Dr. Stone Season 2 Simul dub. Yeah, hasn't Dr. Stone Season 2 started airing? I really need to watch that. So, but I guess, like, the dub hasn't been announced yet, right? Is that what's happening? Because they probably got the sub dub, don't they? Also, I've never known what Simul dub exactly means. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Oh, yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Okay, what happened while I was away? Morgan. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in that. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. Season 2 has started airing and is getting a simulator, but it hasn't been announced yet, but they started dubbing the final season of the anime. Okay. I getcha. Are the two... Is the person that... Is Attack on Titan... The... Is the dub that is working on Attack on Titan also working on Dr. Stone? Because if so, that might explain why Dr. Stone has been announced. And now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah. What a mess. Wait, run that by me again? Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Ha! Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Pretty sure that's true. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the Master Seat. They're both Funimation dubs, and they're still wrapping up dubs for last season shows. Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine all the Corvid stuff got in the way of a lot of this, so that's why they haven't announced it yet. Yep. Right now, the Master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the Master was that old granny. They finished the Akumadam Dry Dub. I hear Drive's pretty good. At least, I think you were the one who was saying it was pretty good, wasn't it? Akumadai Dry? Sorry, I butchered things all done. Morgan was supposed to become the Master. Okay. Do you know where Eni is, Lana? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Something like that. Yeah. And I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Okay, run that by me again about the Master. So I hear the Master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway. Somehow Granny there lost her youngest sister Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I think we can go to meditation room. And then we can meet up with Edie. Okay. Wait a minute, running away. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Okay, sister, you're gonna have to explain some things to me, but first I'm gonna save you. Those guys are nothing. Okay, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Or that. A magnet. Present the magnet. There we go. Pressing it, but I wasn't for some reason. Traffic accident. Please, tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Interesting. Amy just asked who's accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got something in mind?
Yep. How about your accident?
Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too.
You can't tell me you don't know.
Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident?
Oh.
Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you.
Okay, so that was Alright. Let's see if you know about this person. Another person's accident. Oh, we have to put out a profile. Like, let's talk about your accident. Let's see if that works. Okay, yeah, we have to present a profile, I guess. My bad. Sometimes the logic in me, like, I got the right conclusion. I just need the right evidence. I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, how strange. I had, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident?
Okay, now we have to present this newspaper clipping. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Miss Eeny Meeny holds an interview about crash.
Ah!
You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
Like, what? Wait. Wait.
What now?
That's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eeny Meeny, is, like, pretty common.
No, it's not. Like, not at all. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Miny Murder, is in here too. Miny Murder.
Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally, like, getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm going to let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Let's see. I think it has to do with this. Yep, here we go. This is your proof. This is your proof. Your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Hospital where you're hospitalized at? That's an interesting sentence.
So...
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died. Who do you suppose they mean? Take a wild guess, sister. Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... Gotta show Mimi? I believe it was your sister, Miny Murder.
Mimi.
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. There we go. Unlocking that was easier. Alright, you ready to talk now? Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. Does she have a brother named Miny Mo? No, right? Miny, Miny Mo. We were like on our way home. There's actually another character whose name is Mo in the next case. Character named Mo in the next case, but he's not related to them. Otherwise, that'd been funny. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. That really would be a scary situation. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. And what about Dr. Gray? Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Amy a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you to that then. Whoops. Didn't mean to go to the cyber. Hi, weirdo. Okay, so it's pretty much, you pretty much get it. She committed the murder or she had a hand in it. I'd say that's pretty well established by this point. It looks like something's up. So stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey, hold on, pal. Okay, pal, I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl? Pearl, dear. It's perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother! Please, let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. What? Don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry. Come on, Gummy. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Aw, Pearly, it's okay. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls? Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Phoenix. Come on, honey. Just at least reassure her. Hug her, something. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must be feeling all alone.
Tell her to believe in the me that believes in you. I get the reference, I just haven't seen the anime.
Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. A 6-year-old is about ready to whoop your ass if you don't get down to the detention center, Phoenix. Alrighty, let's go. Detention center. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia, honey, baby. It's good to see ya. Mia. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a really heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try. Okay, Mia, sweetie. I'm sorry we have to do this. But we're going to have to search you. We're gonna have to break you, Mia. Nothing personal. Mia. Yeah? Mia. You know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Bing, bang, bang. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, battle wits against Mia. But first, more talking. Still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movement, we're stuck like a beach tomato. Basically. That's basically the whole key to this case. In fact, finding out how a locker room murder was even done is part of what makes a locker room murder a puzzle. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. Kind of no better choice here. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, applied. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism. That thing. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Quran's sacred text. It usually sits in the winding well and has her name written. Yeah. Come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Because it seems like she was kind of successful at something. Okay. Okay, Mia girl. Mia, my sweetie, my love. But you must tell me the truth. The murder. Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me, who do you think I'm protecting? Oh, we know Morgan how to handle it. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia, aside from us. But then, why would you be holding back the secret about who the murderer is, if it was to protect mine? Well done, Cloud. While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. I think it either has to do with the key or the clothes. There we go. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who has taken care of Maya, my aunt. Yep. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood. And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Do we have any proof that that is from Maya's costume? I think I can think of possibly the costume itself. It also be the key. I'll try this first. Phoenix, we don't have any time left. I haven't even said anything yet. Okay. You can't pin my aunt as the murderer of Wilkins alone. Do you have any proof that that is left? Okay, there we go. I thought it was either the costume or the key, so... Whew. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? Because the key was also in the incinerator, too. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. Yep, that makes sense. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center of the garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. and then burn the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Also makes sense since Morgan Fay would obviously be able to set up the spare clothes to begin with. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it. I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? What she needed was an accomplice. Somebody who could actually take care of the murder while she sat outside the room. There we go. Eenie. Eenie Meenie. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eenie Meenie we're in cahoots. We're in cahoots. What's a different word? Cahoots. Woo! We got it. So, is that your final answer? Yes. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about the manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Meenie is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then, there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? A bid for power, probably. And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? No, Phoenix. Why would your mother be brought into this? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fey. Mia, Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything. Now all we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right. Right, Chief. We won't lose. To be continued. Alrighty, sweet. So normally I would continue, but unfortunately I got a early morning shift tomorrow, so I want to wrap this up a little bit earlier tonight, so that way I can do some other stuff, get ready for tomorrow, yada yada. You guys know how it is. So yeah, we'll be ending this tonight, but luckily because I do work morning shifts, I can hopefully stream more in the evening time. So possibly I will possibly see this I possibly stream this again tomorrow night is what I'm trying to get out. See ya, it was fun. Yeah, see it's CC Takato. I'm glad that you could drop in and that we could chat some anime together. If you're available for tomorrow night, then you are more than welcome to join me, so that way you may chat some more anime with me. So yeah, I will see you guys potentially tomorrow. I might not stream tomorrow because I might just be tired or something might come up, but you never know. Either way, I am on Twitter. Keep your eyes open. I hope you have a good week. Yeah, same to you, CC Takato. And will be seeing you all later. Bye!